30 days of fighting the Soloman Islands campaign, Allied forces had secured most of their primary goals, including the capture of Guadalcanal and Maleta, where a Level 3 airfield was constructed to support further landings to the northwest and cover resupply operations throughout the New Georgia Sound. And now, with 7,000 Marines and ample supplies stockpiled on Guadalcanal, Admiral Gormley, commander of the South Pacific Theater, gave the order to launch the amphibious invasion of Santa Isabel on the night of September 4, landing in the early morning hours of September 5, with aircraft from Saratoga covering the transports as they withdrew from the area. Hello, welcome back to War on the Sea. It is still September 4th, 5 in the afternoon, and we are preparing for our invasion of Santa Isabel. I have Task Force 12 here ready to go. We're going to load up as many troops as we can and as much supply as we can and start bringing it over to Santa Isabel tonight. But first, we'll go over the situation. Here we have search aircraft on its way back to Australia. Task Force 10 still has plenty of miles to go to reach Cairns. Task Force 42 is on its way to Port Moresby to grab the troops and supplies here to bring it to Milne Bay. Task Force 44 on its way back to Cairns. Task Force 1 and 2 are sitting here. They have been sitting here pretty much the entire day, just waiting for something to do. I'm going to bring Task Force 2 up a little bit to the north to support, well, the northeast, to support operations against Santa Isabel. And I'll probably leave Task Force 1 here. These are tankers. This one has 78 fuel. I'm going to bring it actually to Guadalcanal Island because this is where I want to start constructing my naval base. That one's empty. Okay, this one is headed back as well. I think we have some... Do we have some fuel or something here at Guadalcanal? We have a little bit, so I might take some of it. Like maybe this tanker. Instead of headed back right away, you know what? I'm going to bring it back to Guadalcanal, pick up the fuel, and then bring it to Guadalcanal Island. This tanker is on its way back to New Hebrides, and this destroyer here is just again waiting for Enterprise to come back from repair. And if we look in the dockyard, we have Enterprise here. We still got 2 more days until she comes back. So that's it. Again, it's 5 o'clock. I don't expect a whole lot to happen for the rest of this day. We're just going to load up Task Force 12, probably put a bunch of supply. Let's go ahead and do that now. So we're leaving 2,000 troops. Looks like we're going to bring 4,300 troops or so, and over 6,000 supplies. That should be, that's significant, I feel, and probably enough. Okay, 11 hours, which means we should get there right about 5 a.m. when the search aircraft launch, and that's why we're going to have Saratoga over here covering Task Force 12 as it returns. Okay, so we'll let the time start ticking by now, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, it's 3:42 in the morning, and I'm just kind of curious if Task Force 12 can unload their cargo now. I don't know if they're close enough. I'm going to give it a try. Unload cargo, and it let me do it. Excellent, that saved me about... How long was this going to take? Save me about an hour of travel time. We're going to have them start leaving the area Alright, let's see what we have on Santa Isabel. This should be interesting. Holy crap. Okay, we dropped 4,300 troops, 6,500 supplies, and we already have the initiative. Very good. They probably have about 4,000 troops here. So we will get Task Force 12 back to Guadalcanal, pick up about the same amount of troops and supplies. What do we have left here? Oh, we'll probably just bring 2,100 troops. We'll use 1 troop transport. We don't have enough. And the rest supplies, and that should be enough to take care of Santa Isabel. Once we secure Santa Isabel, we will move most of the troops and supplies there to stage landings at the Shortland Islands. And of course, that's going to be several episodes in the future. Now, I cleaned up in Melita. I took all but 1,000 troops and supplies. Same with Florida Islands. Back to Guadalcanal. Task Force 11 is loaded up, and we're going to bring more troops and supplies to these 2 islands here. And that's about it. Kingfish is on its long voyage back. I think it was 66 hours to get back, or something like that. So, Task Force 42 is almost at Port Moresby. That's the update. We'll continue as things go, as things develop. At 5 o'clock, Task Force 2, Saratoga will launch some Wildcats to cover Task Force 12 as it comes back. Probably Melita as well. Alright, it's just after 5 a.m. in the morning of September 5th. All search aircraft are up, and I redid their search patterns. And I sent 20 Wildcats from Saratoga to go protect Task Force 12 because I do expect some of these float planes, which are torpedo bombers, I expect them to reach Task Force 12 sometime in the morning here, and I'm hoping to get there before they do. Okay, here we go. They do have some, I don't know what these are, but we're going to go ahead and go in. They look like they came from a different direction, but I'm sure they came from Santa Isabel. Alright, there's our task force here. There they are. What are we seeing here? These look like they are torpedo bombers. And these are just float planes. I'm going to have the... Oh, what do we have here? We have some more torpedo planes. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I can take care of all these. Well, the AI did something that I did not expect, and which is welcome actually. They pulled most of my air cover down to sea level. Now they're back up, but they pulled them down to sea level, and then they brought some of these bombers. Where did they go? Well, now I think they've left the area. These right here, yep, which I thought were torpedo planes, but they weren't. And they hit... Wow, we barely missed a collision here. They hit one of my transports. I think, yeah, this one right here. Fortunately, they didn't do a whole lot of damage on it. Just a little bit of flooding. Not a big deal. But that was interesting. It says here the propeller and rudder are out. Damaged. And I don't know if we can repair that. I'm going to leave. And see if we can, let's see. It says moderate damage minor. We might send that one back and then get another one. We do have We do have enough command points for another C3. We might just do that. Alright, Task Force 12 is on its way back. I probably destroyed most of the planes here. Wildcats are going to cover. We still have 336 nautical miles range. We're going to cover. Task Force 12 as it evacuates the area. Alright, looks like second wave coming in. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and get in the Wildcats, go tactical, and mix it up with these bombers. I'm not sure what they are. Alright, that was pretty quick. It was only three. It was only 3 level bombers. They didn't do anything. So we will just continue on our course back to Guadalcanal. Okay, more bombers coming in from Santa Isabel, I'm sure. I did send up more aircraft. I brought all my Lightnings from Maleta. I have 7 of them here. And I sent my the rest of the Wildcats. So we have lots of fighters here. Looks like 38 fighters. So we'll jump in, we'll go tactical, and go get these bombers. Now they should be over here behind us. We'll see where they pop up. Alright, here they come. Let's see what they have here. 4, looks like 6. I don't know if these are going to be torpedo bombers, but our Lightnings our Wildcats are coming in for them. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more in the sky. We'll take a quick look, but I think that's it. What's the report say? Yep, 6 aircraft. We lost 1. We had 37. Alright, let's retreat. What I think I'll do is I'll send... Now that the Lightnings are here, I'll probably send the large group of Wildcats back to the carrier. Yeah, let's do that. Look what we have here. Looks like some transports. It's probably just one transport. We shall take a quick look. And if it is, you know what we'll do. Yep, just one transport. Those poor people. They're going to be swimming pretty soon. Alright. They were right about here. Ooh. Task Force 12 has arrived. I didn't see this. 42, I mean. At Port Moresby, let's load them up. 1,200 troops here. We have 1,600 left. I guess I'll give some to the destroyer. And then the other 2 will just take supplies. So we're leaving 1,400 troops, 600 or so supplies here. And we're bringing with us about 2,260 troops. A little over 3,200, almost 3,300 in supplies, and we'll bring those back to Milne Bay. 269 nautical miles. What do we have here? We didn't have a whole lot yesterday. Oh, we have most of our Lightnings back. Let's send a couple of those to go and take care of that tanker. Actually, yeah. We'll, bring a few bombs. We'll try bombs first and then strafe if we need to. Alright, they sent some fighters up to chase me, but they didn't make it. My Lightnings are just a little too fast for them. We've reached the area where the transport is, so we'll just eliminate it. And then get back. Okay. It's right below us. Let's get down to about, oh, I don't know, about 400 feet. And we'll circle around and probably attack from the stern. And it looks like we missed with the bombs, so we'll just turn around and strafe. Alright, let's watch the action from the Sunderland. Nice explosions there. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Looking deadly there. Alright, we'll probably turn around and do it again. Actually, let's take a look at the report. Critical, never mind. She's going to be sinking pretty soon. And there she goes. Alright, we're going to retreat. And have the Lightnings return to base. Okay, we have a new fleet here. Well, at least I think it's new. It says possibly a light cruiser and a destroyer escort. We're going to go take a look. Let's just send one to go take a quick peek and see what this is. Okay, I think we're close enough. I'm hoping this is a light cruiser. That would be fun to go after. We have plenty of bombers now, I think, to do this if we wanted to. In the Port Moresby area. It's definitely 2 ships. Now it's 3. Oh no, it's going to be the same thing, isn't it? Destroyer, escort, destroyer. Yeah, no light cruiser today. That's too bad. I'm not interested in this. I mean, I think the AI sends these task force out to chew up my air cover because they have a lot of anti-aircraft. Not interested, so we'll just return to base. Task Force 12 has arrived back at Guadalcanal. We're going to load up again. I'm kind of a little concerned about this C3, but I think she can manage. She didn't look to have that much. Here, let's take a look real quick. Which one is it is it this one? No, I don't remember which one it is. It's this one here. Prop and rudder integrity. It says it's at 0. I wonder how they were able to move through the water with their prop out. See, all these others are moving. This one's not. I don't know. I think we're going to use it, though. Why not? 2,600 troops, 8,700 supplies. So I'll probably, again, let's leave one of the Macaulays here. Or we could use it for supplies, actually. So let's manage cargo. This Macaulay will take troops. We'll leave 400, 400 at Guadalcanal. And the rest will take supplies. Although I could break off one of these. You know what I'll do? I'll break off the damaged one. This one. Here, let's finish filling this one up. Supplies. Supplies. That one's the damaged one, I believe. And then supplies, and then we'll fill this one with engineering parts, and this one will split from group. Right, it's loaded with engineering. It's got a few damaged compartments. Let's send it to Guadalcanal Island. When it arrives, then we'll be able to upgrade this to a level 1 port. And Task Force 12 will head up. You know, I could maybe wait till night to do this. Although I'm not going to, because I don't think they have a whole lot of aircraft left over here. So, and I have Saratoga here, and I have plenty of lightnings. We can protect Task Force 12. We'll send them up. Also, it looks like Task Force 11 has arrived here at this island. And we'll unload cargo, and then let's see what we have here. I should probably learn how to pronounce that. 600 troops, 400 supplies. Alright, let's head on back. We might have to take a break from this because we're running out of troops again on Guadalcanal. I think we will. Alright, look who's back. The Japanese Soloman Sea Task Force. I wonder if I can see it from this Sunderland. I want to see what they have left. Transport light carrier. This is the one where we destroyed the battleship, is it not? Heavy cruiser, transport, medical ships, blah, blah, blah. Destroyers. Hey, let's go sink ourselves a carrier, why don't we? I think that would be a good idea. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. And Saratoga's here. How far are we away? About 300 miles. Okay. It's a light carrier. I don't anticipate any fighter cover. If there is, there's probably not much. So let's go ahead and launch aircraft. We'll send out some Wildcats to protect them. Probably 10, maybe. But let's launch the Dauntlesses first. They have the greater range and they can stay up longer. We'll launch every one of them. And we'll give them... Okay. The Avengers, I think we'll go after the carrier. The Dauntlesses will... Okay, let's give the Dauntlesses the AP bombs. We'll give the Avengers torpedoes. Then the Wildcats can clean up. Maybe I should send everything. Get rid of this task force. I know I was wanting to keep the Saratoga around until Enterprise returns, but I don't know if I want to just... I mean, it's right there. I can stick it right now. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Alright, it's getting late at 6 p.m. and my carrier strike force is near the target area, but I'm concerned that I may not find them because it is getting rather dark. Yeah, this is where they were. I'll take a quick look around with the Dauntlesses, but... I'm sorry, with the Wildcats, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them. Which is a bummer. This task force is so lucky. It keeps coming out. There they are, right there. Now, it keeps coming out, but then I keep missing them. Let's see if I can actually do this. Let's leave the Wildcats here. Well, ignore. And bring in everybody. And again, we'll see how this goes. Let's go tactical in the Wildcats. And this is looking really dark. Okay. Whoa. I think we could pull this off, though. Carrier's right in the middle, right? Okay, what is this? I'm going to see if I can identify this one. Alright, it looks to me like an Akitsumaru light carrier. How many aircraft does it hold? It just holds the Claude fighters, that's it. I think I shot most of those down. Interesting. Okay, well, I will divide this up again and see what I want to go after. Probably the heavy cruisers. These two, number 4 and 5. We'll probably have the Dauntlesses go after that. The torpedo bombers go after 1, but we're going to wait until we take care of the heavy cruisers. And then that's... I mean, we should be able to take care of most of this. So, heavy cruisers first. I'll get that set up. Okay, it's about 6:38 p.m. We are pretty much staged. I have 4 groups of Dauntlesses for this heavy cruiser here, 4 for this heavy cruiser. The Avengers are down in this area. They are waiting. I'm going to clear out some other ships first before I send them in. All the Wildcats are down here circling, and these Dauntlesses are in reserve. So I'm going to go ahead and have these select. Let's make sure I got the right ship selected. Yep. So we'll make that target. And number 4, yep, heavy cruiser. We'll have these target that one. And we'll have probably this group go in first. I'm going to have them go ahead and attack. Attack. Alright. And hopefully we get some hits, we'll see. And I'm also hoping we don't lose too many aircraft. One dud, one miss, one hit. More hits, a couple more hits. And we got a few more groups coming in, I suspect. Dud. And is that all? Well, I think that's it. So, let's take a look at the report. And heavy damage, heavy flooding. Very good. She's probably not moving much. No, she's dead in the water. Alright, let's send in the next group of Dauntlesses. How many aircraft did we lose? We lost 1 aircraft. I'll go with that. Or did I see that right? No, we lost 2 aircraft. Okay. Alright, sending in the next group. Alright, let's look at the report here again. And this one is just moderate and minor flooding. We didn't hit this one quite as well. But she's not really moving much either. Take a look at the map here. Okay. I'll probably go ahead and send these Dauntlesses in to try and... Let's move them up and try and get them to finish off the heavy cruisers. Move these 2 over here. Alright, as you probably heard, we sank the first heavy cruiser, and we are now going after the second one with our Dauntlesses. Attack. And that one has a target, attack, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can sink them both. That would be really nice. Alright, we've lost a few aircraft here. But let's take a look at the report. We may be close to sinking the other heavy cruiser. Yeah, heavy, moderate. We'll probably send a few torpedoes. Avengers after her. How many aircraft? We've lost 11 aircraft. Not bad. Alright, let's look at the map again. Alright, I think we will... Well, that's it for the Dauntlesses. Let's send... I'm going to send some Avengers up in this direction. What is... Let's see what these ships are here. Number 3 is okay. See, 3 and 7... 7 is a problem, but I think if we come in this way with our Avengers, we should be able to hit the carrier. So let's get the Avengers in position. Alright, I just gave them their attack order, and they're going in now. Looks like we got 2 torpedoes away. And the other group is right here. Looks like they got their torpedoes away too. At least most of them. There they are. They're coming in. Hopefully we don't have too many duds. 1 hit. This one's gonna miss. These look like they all should hit. Oh yeah. 2 hits. Dud. Okay, we got 2 hits and a dud. Looks like. Let's take a look. Critical, critical. She's gonna sink. That means I could use my other TBFs on other targets, such as... Ooh, I wonder if these torpedoes are gonna hit something else. We could use it to sink the... Is this the heavy cruiser still? Nope. Number 4. Alright, I'll probably unleash the Wildcats on the transports. We have number 3. Oh, we sank something else. The carrier's going down. Excellent. Alright, we sent 1 Avenger group against this heavy cruiser, and I only got 1 measly hit. There were 2 duds and 1 hit. So we're going to send this group after the heavy cruiser, tell it to attack. This is the report at present. Heavy damage, moderate flooding. I'm hoping this run with these Avengers will take this heavy cruiser down. Another run with 2 duds and 1 hit. It looks like I'm going to have to use the last group of Avengers against this target. Take a quick peek at the report. Heavy, heavy. Yeah, I don't think she's going to sink unless she's got a fire on. But, well, maybe. I have 4 more Avengers. I have 4 more. I have 1 down here, I thought. Oh, here it is, right here. Let's bring it back before it leaves the area. Bring it back here. That's the last resort. These Avengers, I guess, will target... the heavy cruiser. Have them turn and attack. Yeah, 1 missed. 2 missed. They were too far out in front. Man. We're going to be able to sink this thing? Critical, critical. That looks really good. I think we might be able... We might have it. We might have it. We do have one more adventure. Nope, we don't need it. Okay. How many aircraft have we lost? 15 aircraft. Well... Alright, I think I'm going to spend the rest of my time... What is number 2? Oh, yeah. The rest of my time going after basically trying to get these transports. Waiting for the destroyers to leave them. This one's out in the open, and there is no way we're going to let it just sit there. I was turning around to do another attack, but she's gone. So I will reform these, and we will wait until we have opportunities on the other freighters. Well, I've been waiting here circling for quite some time, and the destroyers are basically circling the transports and not letting me get in. See, we have number 6 and 3 here, and the destroyers just keep going around in circles. And it's been like that for quite a while. I'm not that eager to get all my Wildcats shot up to go after these 2 transports. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. It's, what time is it? 7:30 already? This is what it looks like outside. I think it's time to get back to the carrier. So we're going to retreat. And this is what we did. We sank the carrier. We sank 2 heavy cruisers. And 1 transport. I think it was like a medical ship. We got 11 command points for that. We only lost 15 aircraft. Nice work. Let's have them go ahead and head back to the carrier. Alright, 9 p.m. and search aircraft are on their way back. Task Force 11 is sitting here. I'm not sure what I want to do next with them. I do want to send troops and supplies, but I'm running low here, so I think they'll just wait. Task Force 12 is on its way to send to Isabel with more troops and supplies. We're going to go ahead and let that happen on this episode and see what it looks like. Again, we're approaching dark, so we'll probably let this run through till morning and see what happens then. The C3 with engineering has arrived at Guadalcanal Island. We will unload all cargo, and then I want to go here and see if we can... There we go. Now we have a level 1 port. We just need to do that 2 more times, and then I don't have to go back to New Hebrides to rearm my ships. So we'll start bringing in more engineering and fuel. I don't know if we have any more here in these islands. We have 54 there. I don't think I brought any to these. Don't think so. So I'll probably... When Task Force 12 gets back, we'll get some engineering parts and bring them back to Guadalcanal Island. Okay, I went a little too far, and Task Force 12 brought them back. And I'm going to see if I can unload the cargo again, which I can. Now what do we have on Santa Isabel? Ooh, 6,200 troops, 11,000 supplies. Very nice. We'll probably win this. We will probably go get more troops and supplies, though. Although I'm running a little low. Maybe I'll take some from Maleta and Florida Islands. I don't know. I need more from New Hebrides. I'm only getting like 1,500 a week, which is not enough, to be very honest. What is this? Task Force 44? And tasks, okay. So we're going to need, I think what we're going to do here, I'm considering getting all of the engineering and fuel from Cooktown and Cairns and bringing it over to Renal Island. That's what I'm considering doing. Since I don't think I need to, I don't need them here for Port Moresby or Milne Bay. Not yet. So I might wait on the invasion of Buna, probably for next time. I just gotta have that port here. Task Force 12. You've unloaded everything, yes? Alright, make your way back. And this time you should be able to get back before, well, it's 3 in the morning. You're probably going to need help again. But we'll get you back down to Guadalcanal. And Task Force 2, how many aircraft? We have 28 Wildcat left, 25 Dauntless, and 12 Avengers. That's not quite low enough to send her back. So she's going to stay out here. She's going to have to. What do we got? How many more? Dockyard, we got 1 more day and Enterprise will be back. Okay, 5 a.m. air operations are available. Sunderlands are up. I'm going to send up all my Lightnings and get them over to Task Force 12 as soon as possible. Do I want to send up more? I probably should. I probably should. Let's go ahead and launch aircraft. I can't for 0.4 hours. Why? Why? It's 5 a.m. And they recovered aircraft at like 8 p.m. last night. Why can't I launch? Alright, Saratoga's ready finally to launch aircraft. My Lightnings have arrived, but I don't think there's enough of them, so let's get the... Oops. Let's get Saratoga. Let's get 28 Wildcats. Let's send over 20, I guess. And we'll send 15. That should be enough. Alright, it's 5:30. Wildcats are near the area. Again, Lightnings are in the area. How many do I have? 8? 15 Wildcats. Once they get over there, that should be enough. I think we're going to leave the episode here. I got some Beaufighters coming up to take care of this search plane. But I think that's it. When we come back, we're going to continue trying to get troops, more troops over to Santa Isabel, protect the transports coming back. Hopefully there won't be that many bombers. I think we may have cleaned out most of them yesterday. The previous day, Task Force 1 is just sitting here really doing not a whole lot of anything. I should also be getting my command points pretty soon at some point. We have 27 of them, but I think I'll wait and decide how I want to spend those when I get the other command points. And plus Enterprise is coming back in a day, so I'll probably wait. But again, we'll leave it here, and then we'll pick this up in the morning of September 6th when we come back. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time.